Thanks, Nikki. Well, it was a busy spring break for Hawkeye sports with women's gymnastics competing in the Big Ten meet, Iowa wrestling competing in the NCAA tournament, and women's and men's basketball playing in the NIT tournaments.
That's right, Ashlyn. Baseball also had a busy spring break as they competed in Florida and Kansas over break. But a season also ended last night for one Hawkeye team.
The men's basketball team ended their season last night in a heartbreaking loss in the second round of the NIT tournament. Mary KATEHERION has more from Carver Hawkeye Arena.
The Hawkeye season ended on Sunday night as they fell to TCU 94-92. And although they shot 54%, it was the 17 turnovers and 11 missed free throws that cost them the win.
There's so many things to be proud of with this team all year long, but in particular in this game. I mean, you make 16 threes, you out-rebound the opponent, shoot 54%, you're supposed to win. They got 21 points off those turnovers in the first half, and we missed 11 free throws. That just completely changed the game.
Really good at times defensively tonight, and we were pretty bad sometimes defensively, and that really shows what we were like this season. We had a lot of ups and downs defensive-wise. Pretty much all year, our offense was there. We were able to get shots when we wanted to. I think we might have led the Big Ten in scoring, I think, this year, stuff like that. So we were definitely offensive-minded this year, and we really bought in defensive end towards the beginning and end of the Big Ten season. We started playing how we wanted to. But like I said, tonight we didn't put all 40 minutes together. We were lucky we pushed in overtime like we wanted to, but at the end of the day, you have to play defense for all 40 minutes, and we were able to do that tonight.
I mean, you look back in how we played in November, December, and then how we're playing now, it just almost looks like two completely different teams. Being able to put our defense together, and then also being able to get out and transition how we were these last 6 or 7 games was really critical for us. And just the maturation of these freshmen, Tyler, Cordell, Jordan, they just had terrific seasons, and also Ryan Kriener coming off the bench as well. So I think there's a lot to look forward to with Iowa basketball, and I'm excited for next season.
Clearly, there is a lot of work to be done in the offseason, but there is definitely a bright future for the Hawkeyes next season. Reporting for the last time this season from Carver Hawkeye Arena, this has been Mary KATEHERION for Daily Iowan TV Sports.
Being in Carver last night was extremely electric with the fans, and I think the Hawkeyes are going to have a very strong and tough team to beat the next couple of years down the road.
Along with that being the last game of the season, it was also senior captain Peter Jock's last game ever. As a Hawkeye and his teammates will definitely miss the Big Ten leading scorer.
The thing about Pete that I love is, and a lot has been said and written that, he's here because we stuck with him. What I said to him just now, I said, Pete, you stuck with yourself. He had a tough journey. He was well over 12 months. When he came back, I mean, he was not himself. He did not look good. I was at the game and saw him get a shot blocked by a 6-foot guy, and he was as down as you could be, wondering if he could ever put it together. And he just kept working. I had seen him before and knew he could play, and we stuck with him, but he stuck with himself, kept working, and ends up leading the state in scoring, Mr. Basketball, and the rest is history. He comes here and has a fabulous career.
He was one of those guys that took everyone under their wing right from the start. There wasn't a little awkward situations right from the start because Pete kind of put it into that. Well, we were all in this together, and he kind of gave us some advice to start because he knew the season goes up and down, but we try to stay grounded this entire year, and we try to listen to his advice, and he was pretty right about everything, and it's going to help us in the long run for all our freshmen. Being
able to knock down shots, being able to go to somebody to get a bucket, but more so just off the court. He's a little bit of a goofball. He's a lot of fun to be around, always cracking jokes. So I'm going to miss his humor, but he's on to bigger and better things. So we're really excited to see where he goes.
It will be very exciting to see what Peter Jock's future will be and to follow his journey during the next couple of months. But the team will definitely feel the loss of him next season.
Now another Iowa team ended their season this past weekend as well. The Hawkeye wrestling team finished up the NCAA Wrestling Championships on Saturday in St. Louis, ending the season on a high note. Zach Lohman has more.
3 Hawkeyes came away with consolation bracket wins to finish the 2017 NCAA Wrestling Championship. The first was senior Thomas Gilman, who came away with 3rd place in the 125-pound weight class.
Bigger deal for me is losing, refocusing, coming back. Not only shows the kind of wrestler I am, but the person I am, the man I've become. I was in the same position 2 years ago when we were here in St. Louis. I was that close, but I wasn't mature enough to really ice the cake there against waters in the bronze medal match. So I'm more proud of my maturity than my wrestling today.
The next Hawkeye to win third place was freshman Michael Kemerer, who wrestled in the 149-pound weight class.
I mean, it's crushing. I mean, a lot of guys come in here and talk about one All-American. I wanted to go out and wrestle in the finals and win the thing, and I really believe that. And when that happens, it shocks you, but, you got to go back and wrestle. And it's like our coaches talk about, you got to move forward no matter what. If I'd have gone 0-2, I'd have had to move forward. You win, you got to move forward. So after that happens, that's all you can think about is going forward.
The last Hawkeye to pull away with a third-place victory was sophomore Sorenson in the 149-pound weight class.
In the sport of wrestling, there's ups and downs, and in life there's ups and downs, but the world doesn't stop just for you, so you got to continue to move forward. I don't know the last time I got pinned. I don't know. It's been a while. It stung deep, but it's real good mentally to come back for third place. Get the best I can get. It helps mentally moving forward, and it's not where I wanted to be, but it's where I ended up. So learn from our mistakes and keep moving forward.
Reporting from the Scott Trade Center, this has been Zachary Lohman with Daily Iowan TV Sports.
With the wins of Sorenson and Kemerer, the future definitely looks bright for the Hawkeye wrestling program.
Tune in tomorrow for a preview of the start of spring football.
And a recap from the men's gymnastics meet. Nikki, back to you.